So, doctor, can you tell me about the importance to you of getting an accurate health history from your patient?
No doubt. A history is an integral part of us determining what exactly is going on and what can be done to help. So we need to know about anything that you've had going on in the past, any past injuries, because that can affect present injuries. And then we need a detailed account of the current injury. All those things are pieces of the puzzle that we put together to provide the best, most effective treatment possible.
Because you might have a different diagnosis for somebody that's got an extended history of a problem versus an acute trauma type history, right?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and I'd be curious to know from you regarding the history, if you could kind of talk about the importance of providing an accurate history from a legal perspective.
It's critically important from a legal perspective. And the reason for that is that any inconsistencies in your history that you're giving your doctors or the history that you give maybe during the course of litigation is going to get exploited by an insurance defense lawyer.
Right.
So if you've got a doctor, for instance, that you've been seeing for a number of years and you don't tell me about him and you go to a different doctor, or the better example is if you were in a car crash in 2016 and you saw one doctor, and then in 2018 you got in another car crash and went to a different doctor. You didn't tell that doctor about the prior crash. You didn't tell me about the prior crash. That can be a problem. And it's usually not a problem if I know about it, right? Because I can go and get the record and I can say, hey, listen, in 16, he had 3 or 4 months of care and he got better. And when he left, he was reporting 0 pain. And in 18, he had 3 or 4 months of care. And when he left, he was reporting 0 pain. And those two things aren't a problem. But it's a problem if you don't tell me about the 16 crash. Because what happens is we're at trial and the defense lawyer asked my client, isn't it true you were in an accident in 2016? And I don't have any idea about that. And he hasn't been prepared for that because I don't have any idea about it. And so those kinds of inconsistencies, which are often not malicious omissions,
Right.
can be big problems in your case. So it's important. And one of the ways to do this is you can just go to your health insurance website and just download all the claims you made in the last 5 years.
That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.